Smoke for Fallen. He's setting that with Vinny as well right now. CT and Coffins, that's the standard play, and then Fallen will add his Molotov toward the new boxes, blocked by Spinks. This will give him a chance to walk in. zywoo's already starting. We know how hot he's been lately, and the dualies for him will find two. Spinks fades off, having lost his teammate, doesn't want to overcommit and give up the site, but the bomb being secured by Vinny.
Yeah, zywoo's done his job. Now you just kind of back away, wait for the reinforcements to arrive and go for that kind of a retake. What a shot from Matt, just one bullet, all that's necessary. Vinny's location is compromised and eliminated, and Fallen's got no chance.
Vitality are going to be a tough opponent if you are Imperial right now. Remember,
FURIA with a potential challenge. He's got an AK-47. Apex is here now as well in Arches. And man, Vitality's going to remain aggressive. Make sure they're always keeping track of this Imperial T side. Good pair of kills, and middle is denied. There's the swing. Good shot from Bolts. He's down low in a 1v2, but he's got Apex at low HP. He's tucked himself in a graveyard, and that's a nice, easy kill for Apex down the stretch. 2-0.
Good trade-off from Fallen. They'll let Bolts go first. Keep in mind, he was part of the Luminosity gang at the start of it as well. He was one of the originals. He had Steel. So in some ways, there's 4 members of the original Brazilian attempt to try and break through to the international scene. Cello, he's taken down Magisk again, wrapping over toward the arch side. Fur's going to follow that back and see if he can open up the site, wrapping from CT side, but this is difficult.
Dupree's got to keep his eyes on the smoke. It's actually okay. Yeah, he's got it.
I thought he was going to get spotted. Fur put his crosshair there, but didn't get anything from it. And Dupree will close it. Fallen falls 4-0.
A quick and efficient 4-0.
Oh, where's the crowd?
Yeah.
Oh, he's already taunting the Brazilians. Yeah, there they are.
Upgraded pistols. Fallen's got the hero AK-47 for the team. Oh, and he's got a double kill. All right, we'll give him that. What more can he find? 26 HP, but he wanted to pick up the pressure. Realizes it was a bad idea, preserves the lead.
Swap it. I know you've got head armor on other teammates. You've already found 2 kills with it, 26 HP. Give that off to someone.
He's probably like, nah, I got the hot hand. I got the hot hand with those kinds of kills.
There is confidence to be had for that. Bolts, a little bit too slow to check the sandbags. Wanted to get toward that M4, but Apex knew what they were up to and went back to guard it, and therefore finds a kill. God, Gabriel, to try and give them a chance to open this up. zywoo is alone, but he's in the pit, and the pit is so hard to deal with falling down. So now they can pick up that AK and return the favor, but zywoo's not going to let them. He finds 3. It's Vinny finally getting the shot in return, but he's in a 1-on-2, and not a lot of room to work with because they're already approaching behind, and Spinks can push straight through this smoke. He is surrounded, and he doesn't know it yet. Even if he isolates the first 1-on-1, Apex is on the flank. Chunk Spinks down. Apex took quite a bit from that as well. Cello. That's exactly my point about zywoo.
I was going to say, yeah, you're only going to have 1 shot at that opportunity, like literally 1 shot. Calm bullet
down,
fire.
Eminem. You almost went there.
I almost did. Good kill from Magisk on top of the balcony. Smoke clears. Dupree's going to add another one. The final, final warrior of being at every single major that Counter-Strike has had, Dupree, showing what kind of his quality of a player.
And the first to cross the $2 million mark in prize money as well in CSGO. So his longevity is so impressive. And the interesting thing is entry fragger, who often get a harsh name because if things aren't working and you're not getting the entries, you're the first to get blamed. Yeah. He and Apex are 2 of the most enduring players in the entire game, and they both have that role at times.
Yeah, and Apex, I mean, has had to really kind of adapt his playstyle and obviously complete swap of his role from that hardcore pure entry fragger.
All the way until the end, so.
Oh, that's a mistake, a miscue, almost burns him alive. Apex with a kill. That's Vinny forced out by missing the smoke. And Spinks is gonna build on top of it.
Because yeah, obviously what I meant was didn't get the legend spot to close that out. But yeah, they obviously won Season 16 of Pro League. So Apex takes down Fallen.
Cello and Fur are gonna actually go for this. Maybe just say, look, we have to start limiting this money. We can't let them have a flawless round like this and build up even more bank. And I mean, it's not a matter of letting them. Vitality's just going to take it. 5 players survive, nice and clean.
Capitalize on that. They would have heard that pin being pulled, but they don't get a clean line of sight. They have got 1 player further over than they would have expected, and Vinny's going to get 1 shot off board. Apex doesn't repeat. Not right away, so the smoke is able to isolate. And as he fires in, Fallen that'll cross with the bomb. Vinny doesn't dare. Oh, the nade is going to bounce the other direction. So Vinny safe on that one. Fallen not. He's taken down to 30, and a second one from Apex will put him completely on the ground. They had the arsenal of nades sitting there waiting. He threw both of those.
Yeah, the stockpile.
Forced back. Best chance yet to capitalize, and they're still down a man with Vinny on 20. Incendiary that'll bounce backwards, cover off toward Emo. Fur wanted to be sneaky. He knew he had to get away from his position. He wanted to go in toward the smoke, and CT instead. Magist gets Vinny out of this, and cello needs a line up. Oh, he does hit the first. He does hit the first. Do they have the time? Second as well. Vinny's got them off the bomb. They don't have time to defuse. Finally, Imperial on the board.
Dupree, I don't even think he would have had time if he sticks that defuse after cello finds the opening kill. And yeah, there's the stockpile. This is the result of it. But at the end of the day, Imperial managed to pull one out. A tough retake and a good find from cello on a Magist. They had to get on that bomb immediately.
The zywoo's still going to take that ult back into a very, very powerful position, and if somehow they can create a crossfire off of this and be dynamic, Fur's going to walk into this. Tough position, back turn, they never knew it. zywoo wants more of this. He's come back around. He wants to fight this. Good find from cello. The man who won them their only round thus far is going to make this another 3-on-3 situation. You can taunt him all you want. He's better than that. zywoo's gonna go right back into the face of the crowd with that. A no-scope on Fallen as well. Vinny with the trade. But finds himself a man down after the AWP went off inside of the site. They're both coming from the same position though. Vinny's gotta be so careful on this. He still doesn't know it. Only one M4 fired. He looks for Dupree, they backed off. That's gonna create space, but now they know where he is. He finds the first, not the second. Dupree on the immediate trade.
They're gonna re-aggress.
Oh, bolts. Oh, I was about to say he's looked away at the wrong time. He actually almost got a lineup when he turned back around, but it's not going to amount to anything in the end other than his life being lost and a two-man deficit that they have to overcome. They do have HP in their favor, but Magist positioning on the stairs at the graveyard, and Fallen's the last alive and the last, therefore, to fall.
Yeah, now they're just getting picked apart.
14 kills total after 11 rounds.
This is most of the utility as well. Counter utility from Vitality stalled out the initial take of brackets. What a double kill from Magist. Go, make it 3. Make it everything. Fallen goes next.
They're a threat in this tournament, absolutely. Faze hasn't looked perfect lately. NaVi certainly, yeah, exactly, haven't looked amazing either. You've got Vitality at the right time.
And with these pistols, you can afford to take a few more risks, be a little bit more mobile and aggressive, but will they check Dupree? The answer is no. Double kill for Dupree. 5-7 is out as well, trying to keep them at bay. Support has arrived. He will go down, but zywoo cleans it up. Make sure it doesn't go from bad to worse. And Vinny just barely gets away, but not for long from Apex.
Bolts caught out by Spinks. They're not going to make mistakes like that. Vitality's looking very sharp right now. zywoo, good shot on Vinny. Turns away from the flashes, knew exactly when to.
But there's counter utility. Apex still has a Molotov to drop as well.
Shots out. Spinks, Apex collecting for 2. Crossfire for. Too powerful and no responses. Not even any damage yet. Finally, there is. They'll get a kill from Bolts, but he's taken down immediately from zywoo. 13-1. Well, there's your references, Jason. I know it's a reference. I'm trying to find out what it was. Couldn't remember. Doesn't matter. Fur and Vinny finally get. Oh, an opening. cello's going to add to it. Imperial maybe getting a second round, before the half. As cello even finds Magist at range. It's all on to Spinks. Bomb's going to enter. Fallen will put that down.
It's going to be 13-2 in the favor of Vitality. And again, it's not even enough to even begin to have the conversation and lean towards any positives that Imperial could make this comeback happen. But at least it's something. At least it breaks up the momentum. At least there's something happy to talk about during the break for Imperial.
MC and Rushley giving us our camera angles today. Not so much in a rush this round, although Spinks is speeding things up as he gets 2 kills walking around in front of Boiler. It's Apex to get Vinny down. Watch for Fallen. Good response. Can't find the second inside of the smoke, and as he oversteps the mark, it's zywoo that will put him down, and the bomb in the hands of Magist will be planted. It's just Bolts. And as he gets toward Library.
Oh, my Lord.
Okay. I was going to say gets toward Library. They'll know where he is, but they don't even need to worry about that. He's already dead. Yeah, just wait until I play the ult. Like, that's how I'm going to lose to Team USA. I'm going to nade myself or something.
Probably.
Fallen makes the first. zywoo down. We saw a similar shot from him, and he's going to follow that up. Apex falls. Damage. Spinks Fallen. He'll collect it. And it's another round at least for Imperial.
By a good round from Imperial. Some early damage and early kill, and Fallen's able to clean things up. Good work with the scout. Headshot onto Apex and cleaning up Spinks at the end of the day. Double tag. But still a long way to go. I bet it'd be fun to be the guy with the drum. Double kill from Cello.
Yeah, he's beating the drum right now. Cello, he's gonna find a third. Collecting kills in the anti-eco. Down goes Apex.
Give him
Ace
the ace
for Cello. Bolts, no, he's gonna steal it, soften him up. He could have backed away from it. Doesn't matter, they just want the round. Bolts will get it, it'll go 14-4.
We're coming to every single game over the next 2 weeks.
Are we? Well, that excites me, Jason. Apex is gonna take down Bolts, not before he found zywoo, however, and the push continues as Fur will fall.
I like this from Fur.
There we go.
Just get some confidence under your belt, baby. A Hulse pop can wrap around him. Vinny, blinded, has to look away.
Looks away, but they didn't spot him. Up close. Oh, he's missed the shot on zywoo. Now he's in trouble. They're going to surround him. zywoo goes back out. He hits it. Cello trying to make up for the loss of that position, but they've already crossed 2 inside of the site. This is a tough position for Imperial to now find themselves in. Now is an opening kill they could have used. Bombs dropped. Cello stepping up again.
Apex has that lurk, but Fur is so aware. He says a Hulse pop requires a player in middle for utility. I know there's going to be a lurker at some point, and boy, does he read it perfectly.
And the retake execution starts with the incendiary that burns Spinks alive. He's low on HP. Fur and Fallen. There you go. 2 legends together will take back the site. 14-6. Doesn't care about pressure, and you just trying to taunt him. He's probably gonna love it when he upsets you. We did it last time. Remember that no scope on Fallen. Fallen this time though nails Apex. Top side of banana covered off. He's stuck at the sandbags, but does have support. The smoke goes down. That'll be his escape plan. Should he elect to use it right now? He's gonna stick around. If he fired through the wall, whoa, there was a chance he could have had Magisk. Dupree's been spotted. Cello wins that duel again. He's looking solid, up to 15 kills. He and Fallen leading the way right now by quite a margin. For Imperial, oh my, zywoo had to fire through a teammate, still did it. Fur's gone.
Imperial going in this second half, and that's when you're seeing the life out of Fur, the life out of Fallen now. But Cello's been a beast, and Fallen's got another second kill in the round.
I think, again, we always say when it hits double digits, it's possible.
Listen, they got so much experience on this team. There's certain players that won't get rattled, but I think they'll all tell you that it's going to affect you somehow. Some players rise. Oh, look at that. That is so close. That might have just ripped the nose off Magisk. Ooh, Fur peeks first. Defensive smoke. Surely that's going to be thrown out. What a kill from Dupree. Huge headshot onto Bolts. And how does Fur want to play this one? He's got to do it passively. He's got to just spam.
They're going to push him. They're going to push him. They knew it. If they knew if he wasn't boosted, then there couldn't be a rotation, because that's the obvious play. You go for the boost. Fur didn't have anyone to work with. They lost the site too early, and as soon as he had to reload, that was an obvious push.
Oh, and Spinks is going to make sure everything is taken away. Imperial has all the money in the world, so they're going to go for this. But this backstab from Spinks is the insurance policy. This would have to be so clean to negate his position.
And that's why no one's peeking right now in Vitality. Oh, Fallen! How did he know? He turned it around. And Vamos from Vinny. He's going to rush to the site. It's zywoo that holds. He's been baited out on one shot. Cello holds the angle. He's being picked apart. Oh! But he hits an incredible no-scope, but he's not done there. You want zywoo, Brazil? You got him.
Oh, man. What a read from Fallen. This is so sick. Talk about experience. Talk about one of the all-time greats.
This is outrageous.
Yeah, zywoo just shows him it's time for the new boys. It's time for the next generation. Your time is done. Cello, he's been so good. Going to be called upon again, but great utility. Apex picks up the pace.
So a standard smoke and then Molotov covered off in the same position at the pits. But it's small pit they have to play. Cello wants out. Vinny did one. Got one to at least give him a chance to swing, but it's not enough. It's on to Fallen. 1 on 3. And the last round will haunt them, because this looks like the end. Admirable effort from Imperial, but Vitality, too much. He'll go to his AWP, as you'd expect.
Yeah, the fight back, it's awesome to see, but it's one of those things that just makes you wonder if they've been able to have a little bit more room, if they've done a little bit more in the first half. Could they have actually put together a second half to challenge Vitality? Either way, outside of a small hiccup, it's dominance from Vitality.